mother, my first priority is my kid.
Okay. That is so inspiring to know that, I guess, and this is for every mother, that their first priority is their children, and that is so sweet of you. Yes. Okay. So, what was the question? I forgot. Hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
So, what are the things that you are going to do when you become a fluent speaker? Once you become a fluent speaker, so how is going to be your life?
I never think that my for nowadays my current I never think like in my future that what after becoming a fluent speaker, how will
Hmm.
I handle everything. No, I never think like that. But if I do one thing, then I can try to I teach some students, those
Hmm.
who are want to learn this language, and basically like know that nowadays most of the people, if
Hmm.
those people who belongs to poor area,
Hmm. Hmm.
sorry, those people who belongs to like, is it correct or
Islamic.
not, those slum area, or you can say so that, so those people who belongs to slum area, who doesn't pay any money to take any
Hmm.
course. So, and so if I provide them, if I learn teach them, so it, I can say something that no, I do something for those people, because nowadays all the, if I talk about that any kind of application nowadays, so many application, but they are all are very expensive,
Right.
and people can't afford
Hmm.
that people can't afford to no
Afford
people
to
can't
pay.
afford, they
People
can't
can't
afford
afford to, yes, buy
to
the
pay the course
subscriptions.
also.
Hmm. To buy the courses. Yes, that's true. And what if you get the chance to teach your students? So, what are the first things that you would love to teach, and how would you start your class?
Okay,
Hmm.
that if I at first I will suggest them, okay, whatever your English, just try to speak. No
Hmm.
need to think no need to think about like no, you don't know vocabulary, you don't know tenses. Don't think about all. Don't think like no, your vocabulary is weak, your tenses is weak, you don't know anything. Don't be worried. Just try to speak, and try to speak in simple small sentence. Come here, go there, eat
Hmm.
now. So this way, and that, and don't be worried, because I also, what I have learned from my journey, I
Hmm.
took that course also, and that all some tutor, they in initial days they told me that you have to know vocabulary, you have to know tenses, otherwise you can't speak English. But
Hmm.
I can say one things to all the people who say that how did we learn our mother tongue.
Hmm.
So we didn't learn when we started speaking in our native language. We
Hmm.
didn't learn any vocabulary. We didn't learn any tenses. Nothing. We just whatever our parents used to say. We started listening and we tried to speaking. We
Hmm.
used to speak. So,
Hmm.
so this way we are improving. This way I am improving my communication skill. So if you follow this technique, you can improve your communication skill.
Hmm. All right. Okay. So I would like to rectify a few things, that how we learned this language, like how we learned Hindi. Let me tell you this, and I always give a lot of importance to grammar. I feel grammar is the cornerstone. Without grammar, we can speak, but the message we want to deliver, that will not be appropriate, I guess. Okay, let me tell you that as you said, that whenever we were learning Hindi, we were given a lot of examples. Let me tell you, when I was a kid, I knew who can be my sister. A girl can be my sister. I also knew who could be my boy, or who could be my brother. My brother could be a female person. So that's how
Yes,
I
my
oh, my
brother.
bad. Yes, my brother could be a male. My brother could be male. So from here I understood. But when it comes to English, grammar is there, which tells us that he is there to indicate boys, or to symbolize boys. She is there to symbolize girls, and they is there to use for plural. And that's how we understand. If We do not have the translation. If we do not have the medium, then we will never ever understand this language. Same is with Hindi. Whenever our uncle came, we had the relationship. That's how we understood. He is our uncle, he is our grandfather. So relationship was there. Same is with English. Same is with grammar. Grammar is there, which is going to show the relationship. Then you understand, okay, this is, and without grammar, we can speak, but when I tell you to write anything, if I tell you to write 30 words or half page about any particular topic, how would you write if you do not know grammar? You can write, but if I read it, or if you are, or if the person checks it, then that person will end up laughing, and he'll say, you can speak but you cannot write.
Yeah.
Spelling
So,
mistakes, how would you work on your spelling mistakes? There are
yeah.
a lot of people where they make a lot of spelling mistakes. I'm one of them. But what I do is I work on my loopholes every day.
Yeah, sir, I can understand what you were saying. I agree with you, sir. But I
Hmm.
realize one thing. I'm also learning this language. Okay, so
Hmm.
my son is starting class 4, but
Hmm.
I know the tenses. I know that what is like no present continuous, passive, active, everything. But it's
Hmm.
because I done this. I'm learning this language, so that's why I know. But if I talk about my
Hmm.
son doesn't know anything like no which is a tense, which is like no passive, active, but my son can speak English very well
Hmm.
because he goes to English medium school.
Hmm.
So he get the environment to speak English. So that's
Hmm.
why he doesn't need to learn this and like no tenses, grammar,
Hmm.
anything. But if I talk about myself, then because I started my journey at this age, and
Hmm.
he started his journey, speaking English journey, like no, he's very young, so he tried to emulate them. What other
Hmm.
person say, he always try to emulate them.
Hmm.
So that's why he can speak.
Yes, that's true. And one more thing is there that your son can also, anyone can speak without grammar, without a shadow of a doubt, we can do that. But the thing is that when your son speaks, he knows that my mother has taught me this. When he says this is a fan, because you introduced this thing to him, this is a fan. And now he knows whenever we introduce anything where we have to use this is a fan, this is a washroom, or this is a torch, something like that. So this is the process. That's how we can learn. But time will come when we go to people, when we talk to people who are more better than us, there,
Yeah,
why do we hesitate? Why are we always out of our element? Because we don't have that confidence. The way they form sentences, the way they take care of their grammatical errors, we don't take care of that, and we are outspoken. We speak whatever is there in our mind. Then we repent. Okay, why didn't I work on my grammar? I'm not saying we, whatever grammar we learn passive voice, we learn modals, we learn so many things in grammar, but we use only 5% of it. But for the sake of our knowledge, in order to translate things according to our need, we need grammar. Else the way you are speaking, the way I'm speaking, it is acceptable. This language is all about making others understand. If I'm talking to you and I'm not very good at English, if I say I need water, water, you will understand I'm in need of water and I want to quench my thirst. So you'll understand that. Yes. Or
yeah.
if you have any question before we say goodbye.
No, sorry, you didn't give your introduction, sir.
Okay. Sorry, I did not tell you anything about myself. All right. Okay, let me tell
Sir,
you. And even I forgot you are also a YouTuber. Okay, my bad. Okay.
yeah, yeah. So,
Okay.
sir, yeah, as I know that you are a English teacher, you teach English. So, like, no, so like, how long have you been in this profession?
Hmm. I have been giving English spoken classes for more than 4 or 5 years.
Okay, 4 5 years.
Hmm.
So you are giving spoken classes.
Yes, yes, right. I am a sort of teacher who has his own institute. Like, I
Okay.
am not a government teacher, I am self-employed. Then I conduct online classes too. I conduct offline classes. For online classes, I have recently ventured it. Let's see how good I'm going to do in it. How well I'm going to do it. Yes.
So, are you completed your study from Hindi medium or English medium?
Yes. It was from Hindi medium.
Okay. So after that, you learning this language
Yes,
and
I started learning this language after doing BTech. Then I realized, okay, my English is not good. I already knew that my English was not good, but I realized I I faced a lot of situations where I had to face job interviews, where I had to talk to people who only spoke English, and they made fun of me. In order to teach them a lesson, I worked on my communication skills. And I am so grateful to these people. If they did not pull my leg, I could not become what I am today.
yeah. That's why, sir, nowadays you have the courage that no, I
Mm.
would do something, and those people, what they are thinking about me, I don't care about those people. But my main intention is I want to be a fluent speaker. So that's why you are nowadays you are in here and you speak English very well, confidently, fluently. You don't have any hesitation, and so this is very good. So sometimes also when I follow like some people like that Ashu sir also, I did a session with Ashu sir. So he is also like he started his journey in 2020. So
Mm.
now he is in 2023 is about to finish, and he
Mm.
is a very good fluent speaker. And that
Mm.
Rajni so they all they all set a goal, they set a
Mm.
benchmark that so
Right.
when I follow them, then I realize no, if they are also human, so I'm also human. If they can, so why not me?
Yes, yes. And we need to have spirits like this. We need to have the fire in our belly. Like, you seem to be so passionate about it. And the trust or the belief you have in you, that is unbelievable. We always need to have this kind of thinking. If others can do, why can't I? Yes, that's wonderful.
Yeah. So yes, sir.
All right. So I guess we have spoken enough, and it's time to say goodbye. And be
Okay.
positive. Keep speaking like this, and always carry a smile that you already have. All right. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Take care. Bye.
Bye, bye, sir. Good night, sir.
All right. Bye.